I got chucked out of a furry convention this morning because I attempted to shave one, and that got me thinking. 2023 will be the biggest year yet for No Man's Sky, and here is why. After another amazing successful year for Hello Games, No Man's Sky is as best as it's ever been, with amazing content, amazing updates all been added all the way up until December. Now, if track record is going by anything here, if we look back at previous years, Hello Games have gone strength to strength to strength with bringing new updates and content to No Man's Sky. So 2023 will include all of the updates, obviously, that we've already had, including new additions. In fact, just last month, it was announced that Mac will be coming to No Man's Sky, which is absolutely incredible. We already have the Nintendo Switch, Mac, and it's just going to keep on getting better from there. I'm also hoping, praying that 2023 will be the year that the Nintendo Switch fam will be able to come online into the Nexus and then get completely updated up to where we are currently, and then any more updates going forward, everyone will be in line together and we can all be humble as one. Now, for some speculation here, this is what I want to see in 2023 come to No Man's Sky. Now, first of all, we are going to go with the most controversial topic first, PvP and the integration of factions. I want to see full-on integration of factions for 2023. Now, if done correctly, I think this will be a vital asset to the game. Now, hear me out, for people who are about to like smash their head against the keyboards or smash mine, hear me out. So PvP and just with factions in No Man's Sky could enhance replayability of the game tenfold. Absolutely. Now, I know you're going to get the elitists out there and the purists by saying, you know, it's not a PvP game, it's a sandbox. If you want PvP, go and play Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, or whatever. And I agree with you to an extent. But if PvP itself was integrated as into regions of space where you know pre-hand where these PvP areas were, where factions are, and it's completely detailed on the galaxy. So let's say a third of the galaxy or a fifth of the galaxy or whatever is all put to one side for that one thing, then that would be amazing. I think that would be alright, because at the end of the day, it's up to you then if you want to participate in such an event. And with that, I want the space station cores to finally be here in 2023, but the functionality I want is twofold. Number one, to own the actual space station, and number two, for them to be integrated in such a way where if PvP and factions were in No Man's Sky, then you could control that whole territory by owning that space station. And the only way to take it over if you're a part of a faction is by essentially destroying or renaming or recapturing that space station itself, or the space station core, whatever. I think that would be a really good integration. But for normal players and normal gameplay, then just owning that particular space station, that way then you own that whole region, you own everything, and maybe you get some sort of kickback, some sort of perks for owning it. I think, you know, it could be such a fun game mechanic to have. It's been in the game now for a while, but as we all know, no uses. So hopefully 2023 will be the year that all changes. So let's go on to the next thing I want to see absolutely desperately in No Man's Sky, and I think a lot of people on this one will definitely agree with me. Ship customization. But again, if done correctly, because there are a lot of people out there that are ship hunters and they want to go and get valuable ships and rare ships. That's amazing, and I don't want to impede on that. But what about just something like, you know, ship decals, where you can put on your own kind of custom artwork on there? You know, you can change numbers about, you can change, you know, some little thing about it to make it unique to you. That would be amazing, because I would absolutely 100% love to have a Golden Gek decal slapped on my ship with the words Professor Cynical on it. I mean, that would just be amazing. Slap that on the wing and, you know, I'll be a happy bunny. What do you think about that? Let me know about your thoughts in the comment section down below. Now, the next one I want to see in 2023 is more missions. And I'm not talking about expeditions, I'm not talking about your weekly missions, I'm talking about actual gameplay missions, the ones that go with the actual story. Because as we all know, and I've said it repeatedly by now, that once you complete the main story, that's it. And the storyline isn't that long, and it's been exactly the same for years now. Hello Games needs to pull the finger out, write a whole new story, go deeper into the lore of No Man's Sky, and give us a new storyline. Expeditions are fun, but I also feel expeditions shouldn't replace story, which is what I feel the team is more focused on. Expeditions need to, instead of ramping up, they need to ramp down, in my opinion. Again, I know a lot of people out there love expeditions, and I don't want to tread on anybody's toes here. However, they're investing so much time in expeditions and giving us one virtually with every single update now, that they're just neglecting the actual core part of the game. Lay off some expeditions for a little bit and give us some actual missions to do in the game. Expand on what we already know about Nada and everything else. You know, just absolutely give us some juicy lore to get into. That's what I really want to see in 2023. Now, as we all know as well, there's been plenty of visual eye candy being brought into the game, which is again absolutely amazing, and I want to see that continue. Now, if we look back to when the game was released, and you know, Captain Steve actually touched upon this not too long ago in one of his videos, where you see all of these animals and flora, and it looks absolutely amazing. But in today's gameplay, yeah, you see animals and whatnot, but the animations aren't there. They don't look as good. So I want to see everything brought to the game that was originally shown at E3. I'll have a link in the video description down below for anybody who wants to see exactly what I'm talking about. But I feel that would be, again, absolutely amazing. It's just all about polish now, and the game is virtually there. It's 100% achievable. Also, I want to see running water. The water in No Man's Sky is atrocious. Let's just call it what it is. It's atrocious. The water physics, the water looks horrible. There are mods out there that do a much better job rendering water. If a mod can do it, No Man's Sky can do it, or Hello Games can do it. Bring proper water into No Man's Sky. You know, I want to see rippling waves when I look across, when I'm on like the beach or something. I want to see like tidal waves. I want to see actual, like, you know, weather events, but on the ocean where, you know, maybe there's boats or something. I'm not talking about the Nautilon or anything else like that, but I'm talking about physical boats with engines that you can drive across the surface, and you know, there's wave physics, and that would be amazing. I mean, I know I'm really getting ahead of myself on that one, but that would be amazing. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about that. But at the end of the day, No Man's Sky for 2023, if anything previous is to go off, is going to be the best year yet for updates, for just everything, and I cannot wait to see what the team bring out. Anyway guys, that's everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.